Greetings and welcome to this course on central banking and monetary policy. My name is Ralf Meisenzahl. I'm a senior economist and economic advisor at the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago. Originally, I'm from Germany. I came to the US for my graduate studies and hold a PhD in economics from Northwestern University. After graduating in 2010, my first job was at the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. During my 9 years there, I learned a lot about monetary policy, credit markets, financial regulation, and crisis interventions. I also worked on liquidity facilities during the COVID-19 pandemic. In this class, I'm leveraging my work experience. We start with studying the main short-term funding markets and financial instruments that are crucial for understanding monetary policy. This includes money markets, treasury securities, securitization, and interest rate derivatives. We then turn to the Federal Reserve, its structure, and its mandate. We discuss how the Federal Reserve conducts traditional monetary policy operations, such as open market operations that work through short-term funding markets to achieve its dual mandate of low inflation and full employment. Since the 2008 financial crisis, the Federal Reserve introduced new ways of conducting monetary policy. We study forward guidance, large-scale asset purchases, and reverse repo operations in detail. Next, we look at how monetary policy is transmitted through short-term funding markets to the economy. We begin by studying the links between interest rates, unemployment, and inflation to derive a simple monetary policy rule. We then explore how monetary policy affects credit supply and demand in the economy. Two case studies, one on stagflation and one on the jobless recovery, showcase the limits of monetary policy. We end with a discussion of financial crisis and policy responses to these crises. We study the causes and consequences of bank runs using a simple model and case studies. We examine the credit booms and busts around the world and their consequences. Last, we discuss the lender of last resort function of central banks, central bank crisis responses, and fiscal policies that mitigate the fallout of financial crises.